From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the daily news for December 16th, 2025. These are the stories we are reporting at this hour. The U.S. military said Monday it attacked 3 boats accused of smuggling drugs in the eastern Pacific Ocean, killing a total of 8 people as scrutiny over the boat strikes is intensifying in Congress. The military said in a statement on social media that the strikes targeted designated terrorist organizations, killing 3 people in the first vessel, 2 in the second boat, and 3 in the third boat. It didn't provide evidence of their alleged drug trafficking, but posted a video of a boat moving through water before exploding. President Donald Trump has justified the attacks as necessary escalation to stem the flow of drugs into the United States and asserted the U.S. is engaged in an armed conflict with drug cartels. But the Trump administration is facing increasing scrutiny from lawmakers over the boat strike campaign, which has killed at least 95 people in 25 known strikes since early September, including a follow-up strike that killed 2 survivors clinging to the wreckage of a boat after the first hit. Turning to news from California, the 32-year-old son of Hollywood icon Rob Reiner was arrested on suspicion of murder and held without bail Monday in the stabbing deaths of his parents in their Los Angeles home, authorities said. The case will be given to prosecutors on Tuesday as they consider formal charges against Nick Reiner, who was taken into custody hours after Rob Reiner, the actor-comedian, and Michelle Singer Reiner were found dead. Police haven't said anything about a motive for the killings. Representatives for the Reiner family did not immediately respond to a request for comment, and it wasn't immediately clear if Nick Reiner had an attorney who could speak on his behalf. Rob and Nick Reiner had explored the difficult relationship and Nick Reiner's struggles with drugs in a semi-autobiographical 2016 film, Being Charlie. Nick Reiner had spoken publicly of his struggles with addiction. By 18, he had cycled in and out of treatment facilities with bouts of homelessness and relapses in between. Turning to news from Australia, a mass shooting in which 15 people were killed during a Hanukkah celebration at Sydney's Bondi Beach was a terrorist attack inspired by the Islamic State, Australia's Federal Police Commissioner Chrissy Barrett said Tuesday. The suspects were a father and son ages 50 and 24, authorities have said. The older man was shot dead while his son was being treated at a hospital on Tuesday. A news conference by political and law enforcement leaders on Tuesday was the first time officials confirmed their beliefs about the suspects' ideologies. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said the remarks were based on evidence obtained, including the presence of Islamic State flags in the vehicle that had been seized. There are 25 people still being treated in hospitals after Sunday's massacre, 10 of them in critical condition, and 3 of them are patients in a children's hospital. Turning to Pennsylvania news, a man was arrested in Pennsylvania and charged in connection with the death of his mother in Prince George's County, police said Monday. Damari Lipscomb, age 24, was found in Pennsylvania after several law enforcement teams began investigating the fatal shooting of Adia Lipscomb Mingo, age 45. Mingo was found suffering from at least 1 gunshot wound on Thursday when officers responded to the 6900 block of Westchester Court in Temple Hills, police said. She was pronounced dead at the scene. Now, mind you, Westchester Court in Temple Hills is in Maryland. Prince George's County Police in Maryland originally said homicide detectives did not believe the fatal shooting of Mingo was random. In an update on Monday, the police department said Pennsylvania State Police and the Pittsburgh Bureau of Police were involved in the investigation. All 3 police departments were joined by U.S. Marshals, the Western Pennsylvania Fugitive Task Force, and Prince George's own fugitive unit. It is unclear what led the agencies to investigate in Pennsylvania. That's the news at this hour. If you are watching our news content on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, and Alexa. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.